Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome after a very long time back to Plague Inc. Evolved with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome to a little one-off video, because today I want to relieve some stress and try out something which I find to be one of the most fun things you can do in all of Plague Inc. Today, as the title very well may suggest, we are going with Maximum Mutation, the virus, a rapidly mutating pathogen which is extremely hard to control, and that's exactly what we're going to lean into. Rather than trying to control it, why not simply go about and allow it to do its thing and even push it to do it further? So the whole point of this is we are going to be maximizing mutation in every way we possibly can and using that randomness to take over the entire world in Mega Brutal. Mega Brutal is the hardest setting we can have, if I can use my words. So, how are we going to set this up? First of all, Darwinist, increasing the chance of your plague mutating. We are going to be going with symptostasis, because what we're going to do is actually try our best to go with certain symptoms. And now I've said that, no, we're going with maximum mutation. So we're going to go with transstasis instead. Transmission costs don't increase, but easier to cure. This means we can go with all the different animal transmissions nice and quickly, which increase mutation chance and get us absolutely everywhere. Now, normally when I'm trying to win using this method, I go with this, because you can force it to go down the route of necrosis and stuff like that, all the key symptoms very early on and just utterly obliterate everywhere. But this way, we're going to have even more mutations, increasing our chance to spread by air. Yeah, let's go with that. So we're most likely going to start off in Saudi Arabia. It's been a very long time since I've played Plague Inc. Hopefully you all enjoy this. Leave a like if you do, because random one-off videos like this haven't been on the channel for quite some time, because the last time I tried them I didn't really do all that well and just crashed the channel. So if you do like them, please show some support. It really does help out decide what I'm going to choose next. Help out decide what? It's very late right now. I've just finished recording something else. I'm tired. It helps me choose things on the channel, is the point I was trying to make. So, Mega Brutal, let's go. Apparently the last time I played this I was drunk. Let's go with Drunkthrix. Welcome to Plague Inc. You are a new virus. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague. So, we are going to be starting off in Saudi Arabia. The reason is, it has the best airports, or at least in my opinion it has the best airports. It tends to go all the way to the US, to Russia, pretty much everywhere around the world very, very quickly. So you have a decent spread before everyone starts closing everything down. And Russia also sends boats to Greenland, which is very, very good. So, we are starting off in Saudi Arabia. This will also give us a little bit of natural heat resistance. Now, it won't spread as fast to begin with as places like India and China, because they have the more extreme populations. But again, really good seaport, really good airport, which is what we want. So, since we're going to be maximizing mutation, what we're going to want is all of these. And we're going to want this. Now, this I normally don't really go with because, well, it's just like grabbing these, but without the bonus transmission. But, since we are maximizing our mutation, we're definitely going to be going with them. So what I'm going to do is try and get rank 1 in each and every animal, maybe outside of mosquito. So, we're going to go with bird first, since we don't want to spread too fast to begin with. Although we are Mega Brutal, so they will find us regardless, even if we had no severity. But I still don't want to be hopping from place to place until we have some severity, because severity also gives you more DNA from red bubbles. So, you will cause us to cross borders. You're just way too effective. Saudi Arabia counts as nothing in terms of urbanization. Okay, in that case, go with livestock. We're infecting the livestock, we're infecting the rats, next we'll be infecting the pigeons, and then we're just going to go full on mutation. All of those options already have increased our mutation chance, along with the natural high mutation chance of just being a virus. So already we are causing coughs, and we are causing insomnia. We are now in the pigeons. Next up then I'll grab viral instability rank 1. And we're actually decently infectious as well because of coughing. Next one is 6. Okay, so it's not all that expensive at least. Again, I just never go with this. I don't really find it to be necessary, but we are maximizing mutations here. We're going to be getting very deadly very fast later on. Come on. There we are. Okay. We have spread to Iran. That increases our DNA. Fantastic. Only got 2 from that though, since our severity is still fairly low. We are now also causing rashes. At the moment, we're just a pretty bad cold. But soon, so much more. I almost sung that for some reason. I do love this game. We're now causing nausea. And maximum viral instability is now in effect. Okay, we've hit Brazil. Pneumonia has now developed. Okay, now we're starting to cause ourselves to be a little bit more recognizable. What do we do next? Well, we are going to need cold and drug resistance, and bear in mind, on Mega Brutal, the more people you infect, the more expensive everything is. It's why the whole hiding strategy doesn't work very well in Mega Brutal. Since you need more severity to get more DNA, and if you're just hiding around, waiting, and then trying to go for symptoms later, what you end up doing is just starving yourself for any DNA. Okay, did we hit Russia? No, we did hit USA, so let's go with drug resistance rank 1. Try and help us break through that. We'll grab cold resistance anyway, since we are now hitting parts of Europe. We are more infectious than tuberculosis. Next up, I'm probably going to go with livestock 2, since I really, really, really need to hit Russia. And then infect it quickly to get on the boats. Okay, in that case, instead we're going to go with bird 1 and water. This way, if we're lucky. Okay, good, yep, we are now in Russia. Birds help you to cross borders, and that's probably what just happened there. So there we are, rats 2, livestock 2, and then extreme zoonosis in a moment. Which also has a hidden ability. It gives you a very low chance to randomly infect a country, even if you're not bordering it, like with the birds. You'll get a migration event, and you'll go there, or sometimes a whole other event where the scientists don't have a clue how it got there. And that can save you sometimes when everyone closes down the seaport, but you haven't got to key places like, oh no, a boat just went to Greenland and it wasn't infected. And now people are taking notice of us, which makes sense since we are now killing people. How are we killing people? Well, yep, a potentially fatal heart abnormality will cause that. Okay, water level 2. Increase our chances of getting into boats before a country is 100% infected. Skin lesions. Necrosis will hopefully be soon. Insect level 2. We are still increasing our mutation abilities. We are now in Iceland. And we are causing tumours to develop in those who are infected. We're now also in the blood. And now we are really in the blood. Now we need to get rank 2 drug resist, otherwise we're not going to be able to win. Total organ failure! Oh dear, that is a pretty recognisable symptom. Seizures! Didn't even need cold rank 2. We'll get it anyway. All of these we've got through sheer mutation. No necrosis though yet. Oh, I wish that boat was going to the right place. Come on, send the boat! Nope. Systematic infection as well. We are infecting every last thing. Necrosis is an amazing thing, which I'll go for next. The reason is necrosis makes the dead infectious. And Drunkfix is killing very fast. So it is just Greenland, isn't it? The natural enemy. Yeah, we got very unlucky. We got to Russia very late for some reason, so... Still a pretty fast way to destroy the world, but... I'm gonna try again. Their first treatment kills people. Yeah, look at that. Fully infected, several countries already completely wiped out. Let's see if we can give ourselves a little bit more time. More difficult to cure us. There we go! Non-human infection of Greenland. Fantastic. And comas for all. No! Oh, it's too late. So at this point... They put down so many measures to contain us. Even though we got there, the infected were instantly quarantined and dealt with. If it went on any longer, sometimes countries will even bomb themselves to destroy the infected. Trying that again, because that was bloody fun. Starting in the same place again, you may be wondering, Lathrix, why don't you just start off in Russia if it's so key? It's because... it just doesn't spread as fast there, and cold resistance, the natural cold resistance, is less useful than the natural heat resistance, at least. That's what I found in my many years of playing the game. Okay, so once again, I'm going to start off with rural. Oh no, airplanes are using sterilization filters. That's really bad, because it means I can't get onto planes now unless I have Air 1. Which is really going to slow down our initial mutation. But I do need that up as soon as possible, so there we are. That allows us to once again infect planes. Probably should let those pop-ups stay up a little bit longer so people can read them. But I've played this so many times, I've pretty much memorized everything that pops up. Probably missing out a lot of the news things though in the top left, since I haven't played in such a long time. Okay, let's go to birds a little bit earlier this time. So we're already in the livestock, we're already in the birds, and soon we'll be in the vermin. People are vomiting. Wow. Nausea and vomiting straight away. That's a bit worrying because we might end up getting some of the more lethal things early. Okay, straight away into Iceland. That's pretty nice, actually. Iceland can be a problem if you get there too late, as you don't spread there very well naturally. Paranoia. Fantastic. And once again, let's go with the full viral instability. Now we're in China. We're in France. And let's go with bird 2. Let's try to get to Russia as fast as possible. Once again, more infectious than TB. And our first death has just occurred. What was that from? That was from seizures. Okay, cold rank 1, drugs rank 1. Come on, get to Russia. Wow, this is insanely unlucky. Finally. Nope, that wasn't Russia, was it? No, that's Kazakhstan. Now Russia. Sometimes the bubble can appear like right on the borders. Hypersensitivity has just been mutated. So, water 1, rats, and livestock. More infectious than HIV. Okay, gonna go for extreme zoonosis next. And extreme bioaerosol. So we are incredibly infectious on planes and on boats. Got cold rank 2, more infectious than the common cold. That is a very worrying thing. Russia is rapidly being infected, but we are also very rapidly becoming deadly. We're in the bugs, and we're about to be in your blood. Insanity has been mutated. Oh, yeah, look at that boat. That boat is amazing. Yes, there we go. Greenland has been infected. Systematic infections is now underway. The Caribbean, however, has not been infected. That is surprising. There we go. That was surprisingly late. Diarrhea has been mutated. Wow. Not many of the really lethal options yet, which is a bit worrying. We do need to kill them. Okay, 42 for that. So can I please get a little bit more DNA? That'd be great. There we go. So we now have all the possible bonus transmissions. Oh, darn. And by transmissions, I meant mutations, but I don't have drug rank 2, which is a bit of a problem since Canada's doing pretty well. We're not going to get a 5-star for this. That's for certain. If we get necrosis, though, it will help out a lot. There goes Greenland. This time, Greenland is not going to stand in our way. It looks like Canada's going to be the big problem. There we go. Drug resistance. Wow, look how fast that has increased. With drug resistance rank 2, now Canada is being completely infected and overwhelmed. Over 1 million infected, though the cure is just about to happen, but oh, too bad. The DNA just reassembled itself, which must be so disheartening for them. Now there are 2 strains of the disease going around. Everyone is infected, and they are dying from dysentery. Yep, the main way they're dying is dysentery. Well, that is gross. A complete breakdown in the digestive system causes infected sewage, dehydration, starvation, and, of course, death. Sneezing has only just now been mutated. Let's finish things off with a coma, because that also decreases how much they've cured us. It's harder to cure. Anything else we could grab? We could try and save it for that. Will we get 34 DNA before the end? We might just about do it. By the looks of it, no. We did get the projectile vomiting combo, which is lovely. In that case, I'll just grab immune suppression. Oh yeah, immune suppression increases mutation chance. We should have grabbed that earlier on. Skin lesions mutated. Yeah, we didn't get necrosis. This or total organ failure. These three are like the big killers. But we didn't need them. We're the hipster virus. I don't need the more mainstream symptoms. Walking Dead combo, because everyone's awake and very, very anemic. And of course, Drunkthrix will destroy humanity. There's total organ failure. Okay, we give it in the end. Okay, 4 stars. So the reason why it's 4 is it just took too long. We didn't get lethal fast enough, and we didn't get some of the key countries. I'm gonna try again to try and get the 5 out of 5 using this very silly method. Okay, trying again. This time we got very lucky and very early got into Russia. So, there we are, rank 2 of our frost resistance, and then viral instability 1 and 2. We've already got most of the rank 1s over in transmission. Once again, focusing completely on mutation. Come on, give me 11, thank you. There we go, rank 3 viral instability, and then I do need to go into drug resistance rank 3 a little bit earlier this time, since that was one of the problems we had last time, because Canada just held out for so long. Oh, Canada and its drugs. There we go. Now, we just focus completely on transmission and nothing else, just everything which will help us with more mutation. Go with that. That should infect pretty much everywhere else. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Almost all the animals are now on our side. Well, they're probably not really on our side, since I doubt we're going to be asymptomatic in every single one of them. Just cheekily grabbing a rank 2 water there, so we can try and get on boats a little bit earlier. Okay, we're in the bugs. Oh, internal hemorrhaging. We are going down a very dangerous, very deadly route. Cysts are now forming on our very unfortunate victims, and we are in Greenland. I think we're in every country. Fan-dabby-dozy. Okay, so, blood 2, and then only the combo 1 left. Killed more than Black Death. Skin lesions, we are now hyper-infectious with that. Necrosis, fantastic, so the dead are now infectious. Diarrhea. Oh, and we did get shock without me even realizing it. That is fantastic. We could, rather than grab this, we could try and force immunosuppression. That only costs 24, and it also increases mutations. Yeah, let's grab that. It'll increase our lethality and increase our mutation chance all in one. The people of the world are being utterly devastated by this. Yeah, just grab that. That'll pretty much guarantee the infection will spread. Now, things cost more the more people are infected, so as they pay off, things get cheaper. So we could wait a little bit longer before grabbing this. Now it only costs 24. Okay, that's probably about as cheap as we can get it. Probably won't get the last rank. Ooh, or will we? Insanity just got mutated free. Come on, I just need one more DNA somewhere, please. Yes! Rank 3 reshuffle, that'll massively decrease how much cure has been done. So, was that good enough for 5 stars? With utter randomness. And paralysis, that will also decrease it slightly. In fact, all symptoms decrease it a little bit, but some more than others. Any harder to cure ones is what we're really after. And 4 stars still really close. That's like the borderline. Okay. At least one more try is warranted. So this one's going to be yet another win, but sadly it's definitely not going to be a 5-star. Got to Greenland very late again, but this time not so late that it had everything in action. But still. Another try is needed. Okay, so on the upside, we got everywhere pretty quickly this time, but lethality took a while to get going, so will this be fast enough, and will we be behind enough on the cure? Significantly sub 50% this time, at least. The deaths are still racking up. Let's just grab one of these. There we are, a bit of paranoia for those who are still left. Immune suppression? Can we afford seizures before the end? Okay, can we afford anything? Might as well just grab them. Sure. Bit of nausea. And 4 stars, so close. So this time I started off in India. The problem was, I got found out too quickly because I didn't spread to other countries very quickly, but I really ramped up infection in India. And as you can see, full infection, at that point the cure will have started. Getting faster though. So this is attempt number 5. I've got pretty lucky, infecting everywhere quite early, and we are already fairly lethal. Not quite lethal enough though. We have got all of the extra mutation stuff in abilities. We've got most of them already in transmission, just because I haven't been able to get all of them yet. Hopefully we'll mutate and become a little bit more lethal. We need to get them dead now before they can cure us anymore. I'm tempted to try and guide it a little bit towards coma and towards total organ failure. In fact, I'm going to, because immune suppression increases our mutation chance as well. There we go, total organ failure, the most lethal of all the symptoms. Now they are going to start dropping very, very quickly. I feel like this is going to be a close one. We may get 5% just about. I can't talk today, apparently my throat's against me. There we go. Oh, I didn't get viral instability. Whoopsie-daisy. Yeah, it just happened so fast because of the random mutations from all the animal ones. Sometimes you just get very lucky with what mutates. And there we go, finally 5 stars with the just go full-on mutation idea. Definitely one of my most favourite ways of playing this game because you just embrace the chaos. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, 5 attempts, 1 outright failed, 3 of them got 4 stars, 1 of them got 5 stars. So overall, decently consistent, but the problem is you could mutate some of the lethal things which don't really give you much, like fever, quite early on, then you're super detected and you're cured almost instantly. Everyone closes down their borders because any lethality causes all of the more severe effects very, very quickly, as you can imagine. But if you get lucky, and you get necrosis early and skin lesions, yes, necrosis is also lethal, but it's incredibly infectious, and it tends to overdo everything. So there we are. The virus won mostly from pure mutations, or at least the most I could get before I ended up winning. I was going for them all, I promise. So with that, I'm going to be calling the episode here. That was an insane amount of fun to end the day of recording other things, and occasionally I just want to play something random like this, and maybe recording it for the channel is a good idea. Please tell me in the comments below what other random games you'd like to see, just one-offs, just me trying, and maybe I'll start putting them on the channel. I do want to do more one-off videos again on the channel. It's been a bit too series-based recently, and next time I record it won't be at 3 AM, when I can barely stay awake. So with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Plague or just random videos are something you wish to see continued on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day. Do take care. Until next time, goodbye.